Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. But gee, they all do at this ground. True heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who...
And the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Chooses to go cross-field. It's a wicked ball, that. Yamal. Kunde. Pedri. This is De Jong. Rafinha. Griezmann, played out to the left flank, Lino, and here's Griezmann, Alvarez!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Martinez, and Kunde, Calder. Rashford, now he's off and running. Now it's Rafinha. Head out towards the right wing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. And Kunde. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Here's Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And that is out of play. In with the challenge. De Paul. And he's forced to go back. De Paul. Correa. Alvarez. It's run loose here. Well, they've got it back in a in towards the centre. Shot at goal! Cleared without complication. De Paul. Griezmann.
Oh, that was expansive, and it's...
Delivery, but no throw.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Pedri. Koundé. Martinez. Koundé. Martinez. Koundé. Balde. Barcelona just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Llorente. He's had it taken off him. Lino. And here's Griezmann. And he's managed... Can he put it away? Just off target. Barcelona can start a counter here. Martinez. Araujo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hit into the middle. Koundé tries to clear. Aim forwards. He could be in here. Just the goalkeeper. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Koke. And Lenormand.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely intercepted. Ramal. And Rafinha. And it's Rashford. Decent progress down the left.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
De Paul. Griezmann. And that's put paid to a promising move. Balda. Forwards and with intent. Balda. This is De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A sudden chance to counter. Correa. They're not going to make any further progress now. Koundé. De Jong. And Rafinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Okay. Correa. Llorente. In by Llorente. He proceeds it all the way. And here's Correa. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Koke. Koke. There he goes, motoring forward. De Jong gets it clear, nicked it back promptly. The normal. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That has been knocked clear. Okay. Nino. It's a goal kick. Koundé. It's Pedri. Martinez. Araujo. Martinez. It's Pedri. Araujo. And Rafinha. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Balda. Koke. Oh, that's a key interception. It's gone back to the keeper. Martinez. Gently done. This is De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Okay. Griezmann. Llorente going full steam down the flank. And here's Correa. Yamal. And Koundé. Rafinha. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. And Rafinha. Oh, delicate chip through. Rashford crosses. Koke. De Paul. Now it's Griezmann. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And Here's Rashford. He's had it nicked away. And here's the chance to counter. Alvarez.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Smoothly does it. There's the thing. Heads it! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rafinha and Araujo. Lofted upfield. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. And it's Correa. Thinks one through. And a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Koundé. It's Pedri. Griezmann. He's played him through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pull, and it's played forward. Lino, and he's on a charge. Oh, it's played into the area. Now it's Correa. Balda.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rashford is onto it in a flash. And it's Correa. Alvarez. That is a great pick out. Correa! Correa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Lewandowski. He's got a side of goal. And again the keeper stands strong. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rafinha. Chance to finish. Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
De Paul. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Out to the right. Pedri. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
De Paul. Martinez. Koundé. Araujo. Koke. Lino. De Paul threads one in, spread neatly. De Paul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great skill, that's nice. Koke. Now it's Correa. Llorente. To Witzel. Lino. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not a touch, not a blink.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Koundé. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona kick off the second half. And Rafinha. And it's Rashford. De Paul. Lenormand. Now Lino. And it's Witzel. Balda. For Rashford. Balda. It's Pedri. And Balde. And here's Rashford. Very nicely done. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lino. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Lenormand. Oh, can he get onto this? Lino. He's There's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Just eases him off the ball. Correa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fiddles it through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And the pass is intercepted. Martinez. And Koundé. Yamal. Lino. And it's Koke. Griezmann. For Koke. Alvarez! The keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Araujo. Forward it goes. Now it's Rashford. Balda. And Rafinha. And it's Correa. De Paul. Oh, good spread. And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. Rafinha. Looking for the runner. Witzel has been caught there, it's a foul. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Played back into the middle. Yamal. And here's Griezmann. Lino's cross. Rafinha. Promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Koundé. De Jong. And Balde. And it's Rashford. He's making a real surge on the left. Jimenez. De Paul. And it's Witzel. And Witzel. Well, the counter could be on here. Ups for safety. For De Paul. The normal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Griezmann. For De Paul. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Alvarez! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Witzel. Correa. Oh, red, nice interception. Alda. Rafinha. Araujo. Pedri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Witzel. For De Paul. Shifted upfield. Martinez. This is De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valde. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Correa. And they can counter here. And it's Rashford. Griezmann. Gets his pass away. Oh, good. It's Griezmann! It's loose. Who's going to get there? And the follow-up! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution wasn't good. Alvarez. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Correa! Just took too long going forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back. But we're just too slow.
And it's played forward. Correa. Griezmann. For De Paul. Look at the space here. Lino. Okay. Danger averted for now. Been one straight back, and it's Koke. And Lenomo forwards and with intent. Now it's Griezmann. Gavi. Clearly not happy with that. Gently done. Clears it away. onto this. He has found the way through.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Interesting ball. It'll be a throw-in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Rashford with the cross.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Llorente. That is lovely. Back towards his own goal. It's Lewandowski. Martinez. De Jong. Pedri. The Paul does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Balde. Rashford crosses. Pixel clears. Rashford. Gavi. And here's Rashford. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Lewandowski.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Jong cuts out the pass. Great ball, and he's in here. No way through, so back it comes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forward it goes. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Jimenez. Llorente. Aim forwards. Palmer. Okay. 5 minutes left on the clock. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Shot could be on, and the finish! That's caused a worry or two. Gavi plays it in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gavi. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. Ferran Torres. And that's a superb pass. And another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good squad. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He is through here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Pedri. Correa, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.